What's it like to be an independent band in Toronto at this time? What are some of the pros and the cons about it?
Well, the pros are, it is totally independent. Everything is in our hands and our hands only. And we discuss things in our circle and keep it, everything focused together on what we want to do.
We get to call the shots.
Exactly.
Nobody else. That's the best thing about it.
But if you want to keep going and you want to keep getting bigger, eventually you're going to have to make some compromises. Unfortunately, that's one of the downsides.
Anything you do in life, I think you're going to be making compromises. The trick here is basically if you're going to do it independently, is to trust your heart, trust yourself with what you want to do, and not let the fact that you are independent be a negative thing, rather a positive thing. And keeping, on vogue, I suppose is a good way of putting it. It's the happening thing right now. It's like, there are bands who come out and just do the independent thing and seem to be able to get ahead a little further. And with all due respect to the major labels, they do seem to get there in more of a frame of mind to be positive about what they're doing, because they do have control over what they want, over their creativity. It's just, sometimes you're not left with a choice but to do things yourself, and we're quite capable of doing that, so we're not worried about it.
You were telling me that you all have different styles in many ways and separate musical influences, although you were saying also that you both come from a real classic rock background. So how do you compromise as a band with each other?
It's just a natural thing for us. It always has been. It's not like everybody's different. It's all once we all get together, it's just everything clicks for us, and that's the way it works.
What's hot for you right now? What do you think's hot on the music scene?
On the music scene.
What kind of music? Not necessarily. What style?
We listen to a lot of stuff that isn't necessarily what we're playing. Like Lenny Kravitz is really big, that record with me right now.
Rage Against the Machine.
That's my favorite.
That's exactly. That's the point we're trying to make here. Is that basically we don't have any one particular influence that drives the band. It's just a lot of guys in the band. The five guys in have different influences, but
it's the clash of characters that makes everything spicy and nice and rich for us.
And you have a real core following too.
Right.
So I think it's time to play your video. Why don't you introduce the song and tell us what it's all about, and then we'll say goodbye.
All right, this is our second video on Much Music. It's called When the Whip Comes Down.
And it's about?
It's about handling all the different obstacles in life and making it through, and when the whip comes down,
you get to the other side.
You get to the other side.
Okay, great. Thank you very much for dropping by. Don't forget, Thursday night at the Opera House /Puppet here on the Power 30.